In this video we are going to be analysing FUBO, so to get straight into it, what are the key levels we're paying attention to going forward? So to do this analysis we're going to be using a 6-month and 1-year chart using the indicator standard deviation channels. Now this is how we do all our technical analysis, just because it tends to be quite a high probability way of looking at stocks. So we're currently at $2.40. Going back a year, you can see this is really a strong sell-off. We were at nearly $20 a year ago, 90% sell-off basically from the high. Where do we see ourselves going further? So, considering just how weak it is from an overall trend, it wouldn't be unlikely to see this stock continue down because, again, the trend does tend to continue itself. Considering it's a weak trend, pushing down further would be most likely. Now, if we continue down, 190 is going to be that first layer of support. So, obviously, coming into and basically kind of where we are now, around 230, heavy support. Obviously, you can see big support over, going back around July time. Coming back to test this again, kind of got a bounce here. It looks like we're going to retest it. So really 230, that 52-week low is key. But if we do start to break it, 190/$2 is going to be that key level. Obviously, $2 we're paying attention to just because it's a key psychological level. Wouldn't be unlikely to see a bounce coming into this. But if we do just kind of break straight through it, 190 is going to be what we're paying attention to. Now, if we were to break that, we do have the next levels at 80 cents, 40 cents, and really they're the only supports we're paying attention to going lower. Obviously, you can always use these psychological levels, so that's going to be $1.75, $1.50, $1.25, $1, and even 50 cents. So there'll obviously always be key levels going off it, but really the highest probability trades are going to be the standard deviations provided. Now, if we're looking more at resistances, what are we then paying attention to? So, our closest resistance is $3. This is statistical mean on the 6-month, but also a key psychological level. And again, that's why you're seeing this level be so key. Big support back here, then turned into a big resistance, then did that big sell-off, big bounce off this level, retest, failed down. So, $3 shown to be really key. So if we do touch this the first time, expect at least a pullback, but if we do break through, then we do have targets going to around 410 to around 450. Breaking further would be 525, 630, 750, and final levels pushing all the way up to 850, 1250, and 1650. Now, obviously, we're at $2. Some of these levels are very far off. Do you need to pay attention to all of them? No. These are basically just where we were prepared. So these are obviously probability-based levels. So it just means, obviously, we have levels, say, at $6. That requires a 300% or 200% increase from where we are now. Are we going to hit that in the near term? Probably not. But if for any reason you see some big news on FUBO comes out or just a big momentum spike happens, those are possible levels and definitely ones to be paying attention to, because this is where we expect pullbacks. And obviously to the same or the other direction as well, we'll be looking for that same thing. If bad news comes out on FUBO, again, we don't play the technicals off the news because obviously fundamentals are always a key driver. So if bad news comes out and it instantly spikes through $2 and 190, obviously we're not going to look to play those levels. But once the stock stabilizes after the fundamental news, then we can go back to looking at these technical levels and seeing if there's any trade opportunity. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out one of these 2 analysis videos.